Have you ever woken up in the morning, stretched your legs, and felt that familiar ache in your knees? Maybe it's your fingers feeling stiff, or your hips protesting as you get out of bed. You're not alone. Millions of people over 60 know exactly what that feels like. It's like your body is trying to tell you something. But what if I told you there's a way to quiet that pain naturally, just by eating the right foods? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Food? Really? Can what I eat actually help with joint pain? The answer is a big, resounding yes. The truth is, the foods we put on our plate can either fuel inflammation or fight it. And when it comes to your joints, making the right choices can mean the difference between stiffness and mobility, between discomfort and feeling like yourself again. Imagine waking up, stepping out of bed, and feeling lighter, like your body is working with you, not against you. That's what the right foods can do. And today, we're going to talk about 7 foods that can help ease joint pain naturally. No complicated diets, no expensive supplements, just simple, everyday foods that you can start eating right now. Let's start with one that's as delicious as it is powerful: salmon. Now, if you're not a fan of fish, stay with me because this one is worth it. Salmon is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like tiny superheroes fighting inflammation inside your body. Think of inflammation as a fire in your joints, so omega-3 south are like the water that puts it out. And the best part? Studies show that eating salmon just twice a week can significantly reduce joint pain and stiffness. If you don't like salmon, don't worry, other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, and tuna can give you the same benefits. But let's say fish isn't really your thing. That's okay, because there's another incredible joint-friendly food that might already be in your kitchen: extra virgin olive oil. Now, this isn't just any oil. Extra virgin olive oil contains a natural compound called oleocanthal, which works in a similar way to ibuprofen, but without the side effects. That's right, something as simple as switching your cooking oil could help reduce joint pain over time. Try drizzling it over a fresh salad, mixing it into roasted vegetables, or even adding a spoonful to your morning toast. And speaking of foods that work wonders for your joints, let's talk about a golden secret: turmeric. You might have seen turmeric in the spice aisle or heard about it from friends. This bright yellow spice has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, and for good reason. It contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that helps soothe swollen joints and reduce stiffness. But here's the trick: curcumin is absorbed better when paired with black pepper. So, the next time you're cooking, sprinkle a little turmeric and a pinch of black pepper into your meals. A simple change, but one that can make a big difference. And just like that, we're already seeing how small adjustments to our diet can start working in our favor. But we're just getting started. There are even more foods that can help you feel stronger, more flexible, and free from unnecessary joint pain. Now that we've talked about salmon, olive oil, and turmeric, you might already be thinking about small ways to add these to your meals. But we're not stopping there, because when it comes to joint pain, every bite matters, and the next foods on our list might surprise you. Let's talk about something sweet: berries. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries, these little fruits are packed with antioxidants. Now, why does that matter? Well, think of antioxidants like a cleanup crew inside your body. They sweep away harmful molecules that can cause inflammation and damage to your joints. And the best part? They taste amazing. Imagine starting your morning with a handful of fresh berries in your oatmeal, or blending them into a smoothie. Not only do they help reduce joint pain, but they also boost your immune system and keep your brain sharp. But what if you're looking for something warm and comforting? That's where green tea comes in. Now, I know, some people are coffee lovers, and that's okay. But if you swap out just 1 cup a day for green tea, your joints will thank you. Green tea is packed with polyphenols, which help reduce inflammation and slow down cartilage damage. In simple terms, it helps keep your joints working smoothly for longer. Plus, it's soothing, especially on those chilly mornings when you just want something warm in your hands. And speaking of warm, let's talk about a food that's not only cozy, but also incredibly powerful: ginger. You might have used ginger when you had a cold, but did you know it's also one of the best natural pain relievers? Ginger works similarly to anti-inflammatory drugs, blocking the pathways that lead to joint pain. Try grating fresh ginger into your tea, adding it to stir fries, or even blending it into soups. A little goes a long way, but the benefits, they're worth it. Now, you might be wondering, are all these foods enough to make a real difference? The answer is yes, but only if you're consistent. Think of it like this: your body is like a garden. If you plant the right seeds and take care of them, over time, you'll see the results. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about small, steady steps, using salmon over processed meats, adding turmeric to your rice, or swapping soda for green tea. And the good news? There are still more foods that can help ease joint pain naturally. Foods that don't just fight inflammation, but actually help rebuild and strengthen your joints from the inside out. We've already talked about some powerful foods: salmon, olive oil, turmeric, berries, green tea, and ginger. Each one plays a role in fighting inflammation and keeping your joints moving smoothly. But now, let's go one step further. Because when it comes to joint health, it's not just about reducing pain, it's also about keeping your bones and cartilage strong. And there's one food that does that better than almost anything else. Let's talk about nuts. Specifically, walnuts and almonds. These tiny powerhouses are packed with healthy fats, vitamin E, and magnesium, all of which help protect your joints. Vitamin E acts like a shield, preventing inflammation from damaging your cartilage. Magnesium helps relax your muscles and reduce stiffness. And those healthy fats, they keep your joints lubricated, making movement easier and more comfortable. Try grabbing a handful of walnuts as a snack or sprinkling almonds over your morning yogurt. A simple change, but one that can make a big difference over time. But we can't forget about one of the most underrated foods for joint health: dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are loaded with nutrients like vitamin C, calcium, and antioxidants that help keep your bones strong and your joints pain-free. Now, I get it, not everyone loves spinach. But here's the trick: blend it into a smoothie with berries, toss it into an omelet, or sauté it with garlic and olive oil. When you prepare it the right way, it doesn't just taste good, it feels good. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but will it really work for me? And that's an important question. The truth is, these foods aren't a magic cure. You won't wake up tomorrow completely pain-free just because you had a handful of walnuts today. But what they will do if you stick with them is help your body heal, reduce inflammation, and make movement easier over time. Because here's the thing: your joints don't have to control your life. You don't have to wake up dreading that first step out of bed. You don't have to sit out on activities you love because of stiffness or pain. With the right foods, the right habits, and a little patience, you can take back control. So if you're ready to start feeling better, take that first step today. Add one of these foods to your next meal. Try a cup of green tea instead of coffee. Sprinkle some turmeric into your soup. Swap out processed snacks for a handful of almonds. Small choices add up, and before you know it, you'll be moving with more ease, feeling stronger, and living with less pain. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about avoiding discomfort, it's about making sure you can enjoy every moment, every step, and every experience to the fullest.